What up, everybody? Welcome back once again to Pokemon Listen ZA, and just making sure, like, I'm not going through any lag issues, while I'm getting ready to face, what's going down in this cafe. So, just getting ready for anything. Don't expect a hot cup of coffee or anything, even if you do manage to make it all the way down there back alive. Okay. And talking to this guy. Take care down there. That's all he just says. Yeah, okay, I guess nothing around here. Okay. Let's do this. Okay, we're in a new place, guys. I figured enough time had passed for you to have gotten yourself in some trouble. Let me guess, you down in Lysander's labs? If so, there should be an elevator right in front of you, see it? You'll need to find an elevator key. There should be one lying around there somewhere. Okay, so this could be a two-part gameplay, guys. Oh man, this is definitely gonna be a two-part gameplay. I'm pretty much gonna be down here for a while, guys. Okay, so just gonna get ready for anything. I think I remember being somewhere down here since Pokemon Y, so this could be very difficult. Okay, so most places like locked, so you gotta go in here. Okay. Oh yeah, I gotta find the key. Alright. Not sure how I'm gonna do this. But in case, I'm gonna have to have one of my Pokemon with me. Okay, I'm just doing a little bit of this before I soon have breakfast, guys. Alright. Okay. So that one down. Okay, just gotta activate these things. Alright. Alright, guess it's a control panel. Alright, pull the lever. So I think it should be turned on now, right? Very good. Very good. So I guess I can teleport now, so... Is that a Pokemon out there? What the heck is that? Okay. Okay, Dawnstone. Okay, this place is a little confusing, honestly. Okay, I'm back here where I started. Okay, I'm taking this teleporter. Okay. Okay. Okay, got the key card. Yeah, washed up made that trick. Of course, it would be cool if I can get an alpha one. Oh, we get an alpha made that trick. Alright. Okay, I use a key card in this. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, now you can go into the next phase. Okay. No match against my Blastoise. dead. Okay, so we got this control panel here. Alright, power on. Okay, now I guess we take this. Okay, so we gotta find the next card. Okay. Oh, so the key was right there. Oh my goodness. Okay, got the lap key card. Okay, now we can unlock this. Okay. Okay, we're getting close. Just gotta get rid of all these Pokemon. Okay, so intensely dodge on purpose. Okay. That's kind of screwy. Oh wow, that's why he's hiding in the corner like that. You sneaky dog. Okay, here we go. Mass revive. Okay, pull that lever. Alright, lights back on. Alright. Okay, see I'm a Tang over here. Alright, you good? Okay, I guess we need to teleport this way now. This will probably lead to the next key. Okay. Okay, the alpha. We gotta dodge it. Ah. Okay, see a ball of snow. Okay, gonna have to eat Mega Balls to take out this thing. Oh wow! Yes, he took that. So it's pretty tough. Okay, he got poison already, but it's alright. Okay, maybe I'll take the poison before like Stormy get knocked out. Alright, not really. Ugh. Man, this one's level 59, dang. Oh, man, that thing's so tough. Whew. Okay, got the key card. Oh my goodness. Okay, just gotta deal with this Pokemon. Yeah, this one's gonna be bugging. Yeah, probably deal with this one too. Okay, rare candy. Alright, pretty good. Alright. Another door open. Oh, you just slash. Oh, shoot. Okay, I don't know if I need a fart type, though. I might probably need one. Alright. Okay, so I'm going to have to switch up. I would still keep Sculpede in, but... Okay, I guess give my hair cross a little rest. Alright. I mean, I got Houndoom, so maybe see if he can dish out. Alright. Alright, and he slash floats in the way. Looks like you'll have to defeat it. Yep. I don't know if I can catch it besides defeating it, but it's probably not. I guess it's probably an intentional battle. I guess this battle is probably intentional. So this is kind of like a boss fight. Gotta deal with. So Dark Type moves is super effective. Yeah, I screwed over your Shout Club, bro. Okay, so I can't really catch it. I guess it's intention. I guess it makes sense because it's showing an X on them, so I can't really intentionally catch it because it's just an alpha boss. Okay, the path's now clear. Alright. Elevator key, good. Ready to get to Lysander's lab. Alright, now this is where it's gonna go down, guys. It didn't took too long, just almost in half an hour. I killed it under 30 minutes. Alright. Now we're going deep down into the ground. Oh. So this is the second floor? So we're going to the second floor? Okay, let's see what's going on here. Yep, this is Jamming Team Player's base. It's getting ready for anything. Okay, so this is a dead end. Okay, so we kind of took this one for nothing. I guess we're going to the third floor then. Alright, don't know what's happening here now. Okay, so I guess this is where we're going to be meeting the guy. Alright. Okay, so I'm going to go without my Lucario, guys. See if I can dish out without Lucario. So, we're getting ready for anything. So let's do this. Dang, it's so dark. So the machinery powered back on. Ready to go. Security check initialized. Possession of all key cards has been confirmed. Commencing particle reboot of systems. Well, partial. A particle. Systems rebooted. Voice guidance enabled. 4 files are available for playback. File 1, the device. File 2, the fuel. File 3, the legends. File 4, our shared dreamed. Which file would you like to review? Well, I'd like to know about the legends. Kalos is said to have 2 legendary Pokemon. Xerneas, which represents life and rebirth, and Yveltal, representing destruction and death. The power to grant life and the power to steal life. These are the mysterious abilities that have even science has not been able to decode. Okay, alright. Okay, device. The device that grants life. The device was created 3,000 years in the past. It was originally designed to restore life to a Pokemon that had perished. We have found this ultimate weapon buried in the earths beneath GRISHAM's town. It has been well preserved. We believe we can have it operational with a little work, but we have not yet found the necessary key to activate the weapon. We believe AZ should still possess it, since he was the machine's creator. We must find him and capture him without delay. Okay. Fuel. The device that grants life, in fact, grants the deceased life stolen from other Pokemon. This is because the basic function of the device is still distilled energy into its purest form, then emit that distilled energy. This emission can take the form of convection, radiation, or conduction. Thus, life can be conducted back into a Pokemon that had lost its own, allowing it to be revived. What then would occur if we were to fuel the device with the energy of a legendary Pokemon? Okay, share a dream. As the world grows, whether the number of Pokemon impeccable will only continue to grow, and that growth will invite new difficulties. In time, life will fill every corner of the planet until no more life can be sustained. When there is only one of something, it cannot be shared. When something cannot be shared, it will be fought over. When something is fought over, some must survive without it. The only way to create a world without people live in beauty, a world without conflict or death, is to reduce the number of living things. My comrades in Team Flare, the time has come to lead the world toward a more beautiful future. Speaking of future, oh, Zygarde. Of course, he had to waltz in here. Have you learned the secret of the ultimate weapon? How truly admirable it was. AZ created that weapon. Then 1,000 years later, he also made a device that now dwells within Prison Tower. How? Zygarde seemed to wish that I come to this place. I have lost most of my memories, and yet this place does bring back some memories. What I remember most clearly is AZ. When I spoke with him 5 years ago, through the bars of his cell, I did not know his true intention. But I did learn of the device within Prism Tower. I set my mind on activating both the ultimate weapon and that device over there. But to activate the device required a certain Pokemon with one particular floret. And there was no way to know where that floret could be found. That led me to abandon my plans for the tower's device. But the ultimate weapon could still be activated using the key AZ carried, so I did. And there was an explosion, I remember that much. Though I cannot recall the cause of it, it's been blurry. Perhaps the weapon was incomplete. I was buried deep into the earth together with Team Flare's secret base. But you're still alive. Zygarde saved me indeed. It worked to protect all living creatures in the area from the light raining down the deadly light of the ultimate weapon. In doing so, Zygarde exhausted its own power. But at the weapon's activation, the device in Prison Tower awakened as well, sensing danger. Now it has become a threat to Lumios. It would fully lose control at any time. To stop the device and protect the city, Zygarde must regain its true power. It has given me a precise mission. Sooner or rather than later, the tower will enter a frenzied state similar to Road Mega Evolution. The only one who can bring it back under control is AZ's Floette. And yes indeed, we need the Eternal Flower and a trainer who can draw forth her full power and potential. This is the truth I know, and how you have learned all that those people waiting in Lysander's Cafe wanted to learn. Want you to learn indeed. Go and speak with GRISHAM and with AZ, and then do what must be done. Well, that was quite a run. Okay, so not much over here. Okay, so I guess we're going back. Okay, so I can't transfer, which is kind of screwy. Okay, what up, GRISHAM? Did you meet Lysander? I met him inside. To think that he is still alive, no surprise there. And yet, he doesn't seem to remember us in the slightest. How could he just forget? It's all because of him that the rest of us is alive. GRISHAM, there will be a time for such things later. And you're Marqmaster. You now know the truth of AZ's sins. And so I take this request of you. Get AZ's Floette and give her to me. Why would I do a thing like that? You must see it by now. With AZ's special Floette, we should be able to keep Prison Tower controlled. Everything we learn points to that conclusion. We must stop the tower from going on a rampage if we're ever to achieve the kind of beautiful world Team Flare once ever dreamed of. And we can be the ones to protect you Lumios. Then people will finally see us differently. Do you understand, young man? We were more than children, born to those who chose to join Team Flare. And yet we too become pariahs in the eyes of society when Team Flare was disbanded. But we couldn't just save Lumios. The city is our home too, and we love it as much as anyone else. The only reason Team Flare existed was to make Lumios better, to make all of colors better. At the Notable Cafe, we've worked hard to provide coffee to those who have little else. And as we worked there, we also heard the voices of Lumios' people. We understand the city better than anyone else. We know its people better than anyone else. So, do you really want to face me in battle? You'll need to have a challenge ticket if you already obtained it already. You'll need to be ready to hand over AZ's Floette to me. I must become the strongest Pokemon trainer by battling my way up to the top of the ZR Royal. But I must become the strongest Mega Evolution user as well. Then I will be the one to restrain the Prison Tower with Floette's overwhelming power. Go talk to AZ. and the rest of Team MZ and decide what it is you really ought to do. It is time they all learn the AC's sins truth. Now go to Hotel Z and I'll see you till then. Well, will I ever run? And honestly, I'll be going back to this cafe, guys, to see if I can get Alpha Metagross in an Alpha mainnet trick. Okay, so I'm gonna be cutting a halfway break of this game, so we're gonna be meeting up with AZ and TNZ, so the guy has some breakfast right now because I'm starving, so stay tuned on the next half, so we're gonna be continue on the same gameplay. Okay people, welcome back once again to Pokemon Legends ZA. We're continuing on to the next part of the chapter. Okay, so we're just doing our time once again, you know, just checking out AZ, seeing if he will let us use a Floette. But you know, I have a feeling like he might not approve because you know, because for reasons that guy I forget his name. It's Gris something. Okay, but before we do anything, just checking around. Okay, nothing with the others. Alright. He's just chilling. You returned. I heard from Emma what leads you were following upon. I imagine you've learned much of my tale by now. Isn't that right? What up, y'all? Oh, boyfriend! Did you manage to find GRISHAM? He's the guy from the Fat Cafe. No kidding? I went digging into the rumors about GRISHAM with Emma after our chat. Sounds like he's one formidable trainer. Plus, he's part of this group, Team Flare Navio, and he's been gathering all sorts of info about Lumios from customers at the Nauvoo Cafe. He even seems to know something weird's going on Prison Tower. AZ, is there any chance you could tell us more about the tower, given the situation? Yes, I've also been thinking it is time I talk to you all about it. Come on, we can speak on the roof. Oh, so a conversation on the roof. That's a first. Marqmaster, you know of the ultimate weapon, don't you? I went to Lysander Labs. Ah yes, then I shall tell you then of all the terrible sins I have committed and all of my regrets. In the war that occurred 3,000 years ago, many things were lost. So many Pokemon had their futures stolen. People lost the everyday lives they'd known. And my Floette was sent to the front lines, where she lost her life. I made a device, a machine that could grant life, all so that I could revive my beloved Floette. I brought Floette back to life. I got back what I had loved most. But my A's had not subsided. I could not forgive the world that had hurt the Pokemon that I loved. Here's a story chapter. In my rage, I remade my device into the ultimate weapon. I put an end to the senseless conflict that would have taken everything from us by becoming destruction itself. Ooh. The light fired from the ultimate weapon reached the heavens, then poured out down, burning away all that rested upon the earth. But Floette must have known the truth. She must have realized that the life I had given her was stolen from so many other Pokemon. She left me, and I wandered alone for 3,000 long years. Right, tragic.
Seriously? For 3,000 whole years?
Yes, indeed. During those long years of aimless wandering, a man of great power asked me for my help. He said he wanted a way to protect Kalos. At this, I thought to myself, I cannot make another device that would take from others, but perhaps I could make one that would share the eternal life I had bestowed upon Floette. That is what Angie is. That is what is hidden deep within Prison Tower. I built Angie to give meaning to the eternal life I had burdened Floette with. It was, in one sense, my attempt to atone to Floette for what I have done. I dreamed of the day when I could use Angie after reuniting with Floette at last. That day did not come to pass, but that was because we were living in a time of peace. But now, Ange, the tower is emitting excessive amounts of mega power, even without Mega Floette present. This is only the conjecture on my part, but I believe it may be related to the ultimate weapon being fired 5 long years ago. That shock awoke Ange and has caused the mega power contained within it to spill forth. It has led to this rampant rogue mega evolution. The Pokemon suffer, the people come to harm. There is only one way to put an end to the plan. A Mega Evolution user must Mega Evolve Floette, and together reach the control panel within Ange.
I could never imagine that you and Floette had that kind of history. And the tower too. So we need the strongest Mega Evolution user to stop the tower from going berserk?
I have a question. Why would Floette be able to Mega Evolve at all? Normally Pokemon can only Mega Evolve when they aren't capable of evolving any further. Shouldn't Floette be able to evolve into Florges? My Floette can't really evolve, technically. Perhaps because she is such a special type of Pokemon, having received the lives of so many others. Though, that is only my conjecture. Floette returning to my side again after 3,000 years was an act of forgiveness. But she likely also returned to me so that I could atone for my sins by stopping the tower. However, I no longer have it in me to do battle as a traitor.
I mean, yeah, I guess you might have kicked all these events into motion, AZ. But I'm sure you never dreamed the tower would go berserk like this.
That doesn't matter at all. AZ still made this awful mess, and Team MZ is stuck cleaning up his messes.
Naveen, that's not cool.
I appreciate that AZ is trying to right his wrongs, and I owe him as much as any of us do. But I don't want to be the bad guy here, any more than the rest of you. But unaccountably matters. You do realize we might die trying to fix all this, don't you? Naveen is correct in what he says in certain ways. I continue to cause you all the trouble, children. Nothing but trouble at all because of my own powerlessness and guilt. I am truly sorry.
No matter, I understand, AZ. Just leave it to Team MZ. Boyfriend, it's up to us to keep the tower from going wild, and that means you got to be GRISHAM.
I am conflicted.
How come?
I guess tell them about Team Flare Naruto.
Oh yeah, I see why you hesitate. Still though, as rough as it is, can you afford to give up now?
I guess not really.
Besides, even if you back down and let everything up to GRISHAM, how do you know Floette would choose to fight alongside him? And would that bring AZ any peace at all?
I don't know.
I understand feeling conflicted, but I think you should face GRISHAM. Let the outcome of your battle decide things, boyfriend. Alright, it's time you go and challenge GRISHAM, since you already got to cure the ticket, right?
Thank you. Thank you very much. I will forever be grateful for meeting you all, my dear Team MZ. Well, quite a conversation. Okay. Got a challenger ticket already. What up, Tony? Sure thing, and I will win.
I don't really know what the right call is here. I never knew much about Team Flare.
Okay. I wonder, do you think that GRISHAM truly does want to protect Lumios? Well, it's possible. I entrust the futures of all in Lumios to you. Please do your best to protect them. Lois is in happy spirits. Alright. Okay, so I guess we go meet back up to GRISHAM. Alright. Well, it's been quite some time, y'all. Alright. Ah, did you arrive at an answer together with your fellows in Team MZ? I'll dial you.
Honestly, why has Team MZ been trying so hard to reach the top of the ZA Roto anyway?
We're fighting for Floette.
Yeah, we know all about the old man and that black flower Floette of his. So, all you idiots hope to achieve is helping AZ tidy away the messes he made for everyone?
Pretty much. GRISHAM, please, that's too far. But it is true that your Marqmaster don't have any real ties to this city. For what reason does some outsider like you have to want to protect Lumios? I care about the Pokemon. Ah, that's good. I'm glad you also have something you wish to fight for. But still, pales before my own desire to emerge victorious from this battle. I will become the greatest trader and use AZ's fluid to protect the city from the tower. And I will restore honor to the memory of Team Flare and all who have ever had their names tied to it. I will make our dream into reality at last. That is why I must defeat you. No more delays. Let's finish this then. Charizard, one pipping hot battle to go. Ah, so I'm taking on Charizard? Oh, so we're battling here? Well, it makes sense. Okay, guess it makes sense. Challenging tickets verified. Your resolve is nothing compared to my own. You carry nothing like the burdens that I carry. And yet you think you'll be able to save Lumios? I'll free you from your past. May the flames of Team Flare race strong and true and burn away all our shame and regrets. Charizard, let your dark flames pour forth. Okay. Alright, as long as they got like a water type, guys, you know, I could be able to wreck him. Alright. GRISHAM of Team Flare Narvo brings out Pangoro. Of course, it sucks that I don't have any like I don't have any fairy type moves. Alright. Okay, not sure I'm gonna start this out, honestly. Alright. Let's go. Yeah, of course she got 6 Pokemon, I have to be careful. Oh my goodness. Boom. Oh, that wasn't much damage? I thought Pink was a fighting type. What the heck? Alright. Power Gem. Alright, doing okay so far. Okay, got Malamar. Oh, because the animation. Shoot. Alright. Okay, he's using Tyranitar. Yeah, and it took too long to far. That's the thing. Don't hesitate. I just hate when Pokemon hesitate like that. Oh my gosh, and I can't do nothing with. Oh, great. Great. Alright. Okay, that's my boy Scrappy. That's what's up. Ugh. Well, of course we have to come down to this. And I can't like do anything. Well, this is it. Okay. Wasted mouth. Nothing but ash and ruin. Mega evolve and burn it away, Charizard. Well, I'm cooked. Well, it's been a good run, y'all. It's been a busty loss. Yep, Mega Charizard, I'm dead. Well, it's not gonna change nothing. It's just not. Yep, it didn't change a thing. That's how it is, guys. Okay, so another take on this. I'm just trying to see if I can be able to dish out without using Lucario. Alright. Okay, Pangoro again. Okay. I don't even know how I'm gonna dish out, to be honest. I was about to say, why didn't the light screen like... Okay, good. Okay. Well, I don't get the drowsy thing though. Keep distance. Alright. Okay, so I gotta use Pyro. Yeah, just gotta keep my distance away from Pyro. Alright. Ugh. Alright. Okay. Yeah, I gotta keep away from that. At least with Water Shuriken, it goes fast. Okay. I wonder why they had to make it so. Yeah, it's just the thing, the animation. They shouldn't be like allowing Pokemon to do animation when they pop out the ball like that. They shouldn't be doing that. That's what screws people over. They shouldn't be like doing animations like that when they get out of the ball. That's the thing they should take away out of this game. That's what messes people up. I mean, seriously, that's what can mess people up in these battles. They shouldn't be doing that. Okay, double knockout. Okay, so it still be the same outcome. It still be the same outcome, and I had to still use Houndoom. That don't even make no sense. It still be the same outcome. It's just because the animation when Pokemon get out of the Pokeball though. They just hesitate before they attack, but they shouldn't be doing that. Like the Pokemon company shouldn't be allowing animation to screw a Pokemon over like that. Yeah, they shouldn't be allowing animations doing that. Like, people would complain about that. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, they shouldn't be allowing animations to mess people up like that. Okay guys, so we're trying again, but it had to not be the same outcome when it be down to like so I had to switch out my Houndoom because he's not really any help on this. Okay, I'm just trying to see if I can dish out more better. Of course he had to do that. Alright. Okay, it just had to not be the same outcome though. Yeah, no cell, I can't like do anything because the animation. Wait. Oh right, I forgot like Marqmaster dark type. Yeah. Yeah, I use a nice last use a dark turret move. Alright. Okay, I had a switch. Alright. Doing okay so far. Oh! Okay. And I don't know why does my Greninja have to be a wait. Okay, I wasn't sure if he was asleep honestly, but I don't know why when it comes to Tyranitar. Oh my goodness, it's like the same outcome. He just beats up all my Pokemon. Oh my gosh, because the animation hesitates him from getting away from the earthquake. Oh my goodness, they shouldn't be allowing that. Okay, it was just too strong. And now it's like the game wants me to use like the same tactic, like. Okay, he did dodge that. It's like the game wants me to do the same tactic though. They're just forcing me to do the same tactic because the animation screwed me over. Okay. I guess that's why it goes to show like which why I had to have the card because he can dish out and take out everybody. Of course he had to use. Of course he had to use Protect. Why not? Okay, I had to use like a Mega Evolution in the middle of him doing Fire Blitz. Well, Flare Blitz. Alright. And along with that, I had to like increase the attack power by bulk up to increase the head smash, so it'd be like severely like a one-hit kill, which was good. You certainly do direct your Pokemon with skill. There is no denying it. But still, they should not be allowing animations like screwing over a Pokemon like that when they get out of the Pokeball. It doesn't make no sense. They shouldn't be doing that in the game. That can mess people up in the game like that, where they can't like react to your Pokemon quickly to do an attack, because the animation like delays them from attacking. They shouldn't be allowing that though. But at least like they gave me a chance to restart like 3 times, but that did not make no sense. The animation can mess you up in this game. They shouldn't be allowing that. I would pretty much complain to the Pokemon company about that issue. They should really take away animations when they get out of the Pokeball. Oh, you lost.
But Charizard and the rest of your team looked happy in that battle, Grisham. If only we could leave behind the team Flare, leave behind Lumiose itself. We free ourselves of such a heavy burden. But Team Flare and the dreams that Lysander hoped to make real. That world of beauty and that sense of justice still have hold of us, and they tie us to this place. Lysander may have gone astray, but there was true righteousness in his heart. His ideas, the care he showed for us all, if I threw them aside now, I don't know who I'd be. No matter. It seems you are now Lumiose's strong and Mega Evolution user, Marqmaster, even though you had to take me on like 3 times, which was a pity. Please take care of Prison Tower and our city.
Of course I will. Get a pow on that.
If you ever need of us, we'll come at your aid.
Well, I appreciate that.
After all, Nervio exists in order to help others, so we can make the world a beautiful place together. Toward that aim, let me provide you with an ATM. Voila, Flare Bits.
Okay. You know it deals recoil damage.
And come to the cafe anytime. I'll make you one of those oolong teas you like.
Sure thing. Ta-ta. Still, what a nutty run. Oh, Zygarde. Wonder what he wants now. Is when stream speed out.
I may have been defeated. I may have found unworthy of becoming Zygarde's trainer. But I'll build a life that shows these things aren't what define me.
Speaking of Zygarde, wonder what he wants now. Oh, great hell.
GRISHAM. It seems self-serving desires kept in and overshadowed the ideas he holds dear. Though I, of course, am to blame for that. Thank you for helping him to see the error of his ways. Prison Towers appears to be near its breaking point.
So says Zygarde. And off he goes, with stream speed.
And unfortunately, Zygarde still lacks the last of the cells it needs to use his full strength. When the time comes, I hope you'll be able to protect this city. Or rather not the city itself, but every living being here in Lumiose.
Well, what a run. What a run. Back to the hotel for a little chow down time. Look at her faking staring. Oh my gosh. Guess what? I made it to rank A too. Of course, why not surprise, girl? Whoa. You both reached rank A the same day? No way.
It must have helped you a lot to have strong teammates like each other to train with.
With 2 A-rank trainers, I know we'll be able to take care of the tower. We're nearing an end. A big yes to that.
I suppose that means it's nearly time for Floette to help us resolve this whole situation.
I wonder who Floette will choose.
Floette? What is it? What's wrong?
Hey, babe, tragic. Here comes a tragedy. Hey, boy.
Wait. Floette looks like she's in a lot of pain.
The tower. It is Ange that is affecting you, right?
Floette?
What a pity. Huh, looks like she'll be okay now.
But I'm sure Floette's pretty worried too. There's no telling if we'll really be able to stop the tower.
That's true enough. But we'll never succeed if we let ourselves get too caught up worrying about things going wrong.
Yeah, now the time to blow off steam and have some fun shakes the worries off. We got some big wins to celebrate after all. You said it.
Rest easy this night. I know what the future of Luios and of its world that shall be safe within your hands. As she's coughing away.
Okay.
That night. Great. I'm hearing a loud banging. Very splody.
Marqmaster, boyfriend, you alright? I'm gonna find out what's happening. Meet me by the elevator so we can make out.
Make out. Okay. Let's see what's going on here for a second.
Good, everyone's okay. What even was that? An earthquake?
No, something to do with Prison Tower, I believe. Looks like things are taking a rough turn for the worse. Kanari is streaming about it now.
Let's go to the roof so we can see for ourselves. Why is the elevator always so slow like this? Normally, I say the slowness is part of its janky charm.
Here we go. Getting all four of us in this poor little elevator will be a squeeze, definitely. Quite a tight squeeze. Well, Mina with AZ again.
AZ? Floette, you okay?
We are fine, but I thank you for your concern.
What was that shaking, AZ?
You'll recall how Floette seemed pained earlier this morning. Well, this evening, technically. I wonder if she might be responding to Ange in some ways, so I came up to view the tower. Look over there. Oh, wow. I opened up. All glowy.
Oh my gosh, Prison Tower. This looks really bad.
The time has come I feared. It won't be long before the tower before Ange goes rogue as well.
Ange will go rogue?
The extensive mega power I spoke of before that which the tower has been emitting. It will likely cause an explosion of rogue mega illusion across this entire city.
Don't worry, AZ. Team NZ and boyfriend of mine gonna take care of it. Hey, Vinny. This about the tower?
It is the situation. Looks dire. We need you on this right away.
I understand. We'll head out right now. Alright, Teams MC and Boyfriend, let's regroup to Centrico Plaza.
Once Floette has Mega Evolved, she can take on the power of the tower, the power of Ange. Then the tower can assume the form it was always intended to take, Ange Floette. We must help the tower attain its true form if we are to stop it from destroying the city. I would only slow you guys down in spite of my tall legs if I were to go, so I will remain here and support you from afar.
Maybe you can cook us up something good upon the end. Celebrate when we get back, AZ.
You wish for me to cook? Well, that's a fine idea. I am familiar with so many different cuisines since I've been 1,000 years old. Floette, good luck. I'm counting on you. Okay. I know you will prove yourself equal to this task, Marqmaster. I am so grateful that our paths crossed. Okay. Oh, a cell. Oh boy. Why the heck it jumped? What the heck? Okay. Dance at Centrico Plaza. Okay. Alright, y'all. That's it for today. Thank you for watching Pokemon Legends EA. We're going to be meeting with the others in the Quasartico Inc. But before we do that, and just checking everything. Alright, so we're going to be meeting at the prison tower. That's where it's all going to go down. So yeah, so just before that, we're going to be soon like doing all these side missions. You know, before we get on to the big fights that is dealing with this one in Prison Tower. So I'm gonna be soon heading to Sartoco Inc. and seeing like if there's any Mega Stones for me. So I think I can probably get Malamar right now, and we could get like the Pyrorite. So I'm looking forward for them. So stay tuned on the next one for like it could be probably upon the weekend, but it depends. But I think probably like right after my time like with City Field, because I'm gonna be working 3 days, including like you know, the weekend. It's gonna be like this Thursday and plus Saturday and Sunday. So you may see me do the final fight somewhere upon April, like right after the weekend. So catch you on the next one for probably about a week mostly. So see you then on the final fight. But we're pretty much gonna do a live stream first before the final fight. So you're gonna be seeing that first upon a week. So catch you on until then, but you may probably see on Friday mostly. So watch out for it like on Friday or right after the weekend. So catch you later. Peace.